Hello everyone. In this video we'll be looking at how different forge point threads work. The first one has different variations, but they're all called arc threads, at least within the guilds that I've been a part of. If you haven't already, check out my video on the arc grade building for a summary of what it does. The main point of the arc is the increase in forge points rewarded when helping another player level their grade building. In order to help players with a certain arc level, arc threads are made with a set return. Some examples are 1.8 and 1.85, or 80 and 85% return, respectively. If players have a very high level arc, past level 80 or 90, there will sometimes be arc threads for 1.9 or even 1.92, which is 90 or 92%. Hopefully it doesn't sound too complicated, but let's look at an example to help understand. Here we have someone that posted their grade building, with the 1, 2, and 3 spot open, and a number next to it specifying how much the contributor needs to put. If we look at the grade building itself, first place originally only returned 250 forge points, but there's an extra column next to it that shows how many additional forge points the arc will reward. So the grade building owner gets help leveling their building, and the contributor get their forge points back and then some, depending on the level of their arc. If you notice, the 1.9 thread would work well for me, because I actually get more forge points back than I would need to contribute. This is because my arc is level 90, and therefore I get 91% rewards back, instead of just 90%. Next are swap threads. These also come in different sizes, ranging from anywhere between 5 and sometimes 500 forge points, or even higher. They are definitely more simple than the arc threads. Someone posts their grade building in a specific thread, like this one for example, for 100 forge points. They'll then add 100 forge points to the grade building, post it above them. Then the next person will post and add 100 above them as well, so everyone gets their investment back on their own grade building. There's also a chance that you will get rewarded for being in the top 5 contributors, but it isn't as sure of a thing as the arc thread. The third type, unfortunately I don't have an example to show, but there are friendship or buddy threads, or sometimes they're just also called swap threads. Two players will start a message between each other and agree on an amount of forge points, then every day each player will contribute to the other player's designated grade building. Usually this will go on until the friend is locked in first. Then the owner will let other people claim the other spots and level the grade building, rewarding the first player, who has now received forge points on his own grade building, in addition to the first place reward. I think that these are usually a good idea for very high level grade buildings that take an immense amount of forge points to level. Lastly, my favorite thread is called the swoop and or penny thread. As the name suggests, you can swoop, or some people call it sniping, a spot that will reward far more than your contribution. The penny part, shown here, is where someone is offering the 5th spot for only 1 forge point. This is usually when the 5th spot only gives medals and blueprints, so it's taken by early players trying to collect them. I hope this video has helped explain the different threads, and maybe even introduced a new one that you can try. That's the end of this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. If you enjoyed the video and would want to see more, please like and subscribe. And as always, keep on jamming.